Hey guys, welcome back, or hi if you're new. So, we didn't do much last year. This year it's game on. That's what's up. I got 2 growing boys. They have toys and activities to do out here, so one's napping currently and one is refusing nap because he fell asleep in the car and then woke up when we got home. So it is the beginning of April. Second week? First week April? What's today, the 7th? First week. Anyways, here's what's going on in the greenhouse. If you saw my reinforced greenhouse video, everything's out. Because we did not have any gardening happening last year, the mice kind of took over. So in order to make this more kid-friendly, we are emptying it out and pressure washing it. And giving it a good once-over so that we can use it. I don't have any seedlings started. We're going to have to buy seedlings this year because this isn't done yet. It needs to be done. So here's what's going on. If you saw my video of how I reinforced everything, this is year 7 with this greenhouse. This greenhouse got put in 2017 because I bought the house in 16. All of the improvements that I have made have helped. They've lasted. This is a Harbor Freight 10 by 12 greenhouse. Let me switch it around. I wasn't very good at videos. I'm still not very good at videos, but I wasn't very good, and it's very jumpy and choppy, and I'm sorry if I make you motion sickness, but here we go. Okay. So under here, under each corner, we have a 14 by 14 by 14 pier. We dug it 14 inches deep, 14 inches wide, 14 inches tall, and we put concrete in it, and we set 4x4 pressure treated posts. And as you can see, we did a sandwich 2x4 of the same. We did this in all 4 corners. We put brackets. We did this. So we did 2 cross beams and did corner support because we get winds of up to, if not more than 100 miles an hour. We've had a microburst hit this thing and it has done just fine. The house came with a little wannabe paver patio, and we utilized the pavers as a floor in here. For the most part, it's actually held up really well. So here's the current status. Now here's what's happening this year. So this is the outside view, or the inside view, obviously. We had hail. And I don't know if you can see those itty bitty. There we go. See those? They're on the roof. And it's harder to see it on this side. But as you can see, the outer layer is finally having issues. And I attribute that to having put a UV protectant spray paint. If you look, the walls are fine. I don't see any damage on the walls. Yeah, so it's just the roof. And you can kind of see them. I don't know if I'm going to replace those panels. I don't know if I want to put new panels on over. I don't have a clue what the plan is. I may just put panels on over. See, that one got it really bad. But as you can see, this thing is still holding strong. So a Harbor Freight greenhouse, even though it's cheap, can be reinforced. Here's the outside. Oh, I heard a horn too, baby. There's all my pots. Here's my old garden. Currently covered in greenhouse stuff that needs to be cleaned. Here's the old garden. We're going to give this to the chickens. We have decided we're going to fence this off. We're going to put a cover over the top of it. We're going to pull these beds out. And we're going to give it to the chickens. Because with the boys, we're going to need more chickens. Because we're eating 8 to 10 eggs a day when I make eggs. So, here's my shelves. It's total chaos. We're starting fresh in the greenhouse. It just needs everything's getting pressure washed. So, chicken coop is getting worked on this year. I'm going to put a new roof on it. This one leaked. I also have mice nesting in there. I got to deal with that. luckily we have a really good mousing dog, so she's gonna help me take care of it. The other thing we're having a problem with is the chickens, not the chicken food. Not only are the mice taking the chicken food, but so are birds. All the little birds in that tree right there. We get tons of birds, and they come land on the pallets, and then they go in. So I found this stuff down in Gardnerville for $2 a roll for 15 foot, 3 feet by 15 foot, $2. Seemed like a good deal, so I've been stapling that on. So far, that's as far as I've gotten. I need to go get more staples. But they usually like to come in directly from this tree, and I'm probably gonna have to take some, put it over this corner here, because they like to come in right there too. So hopefully this slows them down or deters them, or at least until I can get more put out here. Let's talk about the hoop house. Don't you just love this hair? Look at those ugly clouds behind me. It's spring, Mother Nature! Spring! I'm so over winter. Oh, okay. Alright, so I haven't been out here in a year, and here's where we're at. That wood is intended to be garden beds, maybe a sandbox. I got it all for free if you were following my account before. We got some fencing from the neighbor. I'm going to enclose it all, keep the rabbits out, keep the dogs out. But here's the greenhouse, or the hoop house. Yeah. We had so much snow this year that some crazy stuff happened, it looks like, and I have to repair it before I put new plastic on it. But the plastic was a 4-year plastic from, I want to say, Bootstrap Farmer, and overall, it has done really well. I hope it's not blowing wind into the microphone. If it is, I'm sorry. But let me go inside and see if I can get any less wind. Oh, my 40% shade cloth is done. I'm gonna have to get a new shade cloth. As you can see, yeah, the weather has definitely beat the crud out of it. Oh, well, isn't that spectacular? I apparently need to bring the dogs in here too. Probably mice. Could be frogs, I doubt it. Could be squirrels. And based on the amount of rabbit poop that I see, definitely got to get my fence up this year. So, that's gross. Well, I mean, at least it's manure, right? Let's find the positive in it all. But, this is all the stuff from the year before last, because I did not have a garden last year. I just couldn't handle it with 2 kids under 2. Everything's holding up fairly well with my conduit. I think the one thing I did see is this one bowed. This one has a dent right here. I'm guessing that's from the amount of snow that was packed on it at one point. Or, you know what, it could be that I had a zip tie. I did have a zip tie. That zip tie was probably holding on the shade cloth. And it was holding this on too. So it could be a combination of things that caused that. But as you can see, it's all jacked up. Yeehaw. I guess I got some work to do. We're going to talk about the hoop house in another video. But I am not impressed with plastic in the middle of summer. I don't get nearly the yield. I don't get nearly the flowers. It gets too hot even with the shade cloth. And I also kill a ton of bees. A ton. They all get stuck in the plastic, and then they fall in this crack and they overheat. So I've got to find a better way to attach in different seasons and different weather without killing the bees. Yeah, it's just it killed a lot of bees, and it killed a lot of flowers. It didn't get flowers. So I can't have it in the peak of summer. It's just not gonna work. So anyways, that's my apple tree. That's my pear tree. We might be getting a couple of fruit trees this year. I really hope so. I want more fruit trees. I really do. We had enough cold hours for our apple tree, so hopefully our apple tree does well. But I just wanted to give you the current state of affairs. And get everyone up to date, because I haven't been here in a while. But if you're new here, I'm in Reno, Nevada. North Reno, Nevada. I am about 400 feet higher than the downtown, maybe 600 feet. I'm pretty close to a mile at elevation. So the we get a different weather system up here. We get microclimates and other goofy stuff that happens. So anyways, stay tuned. We're going to be busy this year. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And if you have a moment, like and subscribe. Have a good one.